Thanks so much for watching us here on WHAS 11 News at noon. I'm Brooke Hash. In a matter of hours, Brooks Houck and Joseph Lawson will learn their sentences. The two were convicted in July in the death and disappearance of Bardstown mother Crystal Rogers. Judge Charles Sims will ultimately decide whether or not to take the jury's recommendation, which was the maximum sentence for both of these men. Our Alexander Goldberg shares what we can expect.
Look at Crystal's family, look at her kids, look at Sherry. Don't you think they need to know where their mother's buried?
You had the chance to do the right thing, and you could have spoke up. You could have told the truth.
The high emotion seen during the sentencing for Steve Lawson will return to the Nelson County courtroom Wednesday for the final sentencing of two men convicted in the murder of Crystal Rogers. A jury recommended Brooks Houck serve the maximum penalty, life in prison for his murder conviction. The jury also recommended Joseph Lawson be sentenced to 25 years in prison for conspiracy to commit murder and tampering with physical evidence. Crystal Rogers' family is expected to give victim impact statements. For accomplice Steve Lawson's sentencing in August, family pleaded with the judge for the harshest punishment. Crystal's uncle, Mike Ballard, spoke directly to Lawson.
I could stand up here and go on and on about what a worthless, despicable, pitiful, thoughtless, gutless person you are, but I really don't have to say what everyone already knows.
But first, the judge will take up any motions. Lawson's attorney said they filed a motion to set aside his guilty verdict or grant him a new trial, citing several arguments. One of them, Lawson should have been tried separately from Houck.
Whenever you're joined with another defendant, there is risk of loss of control over the narrative and over the defense.
Prosecutors responded saying the decision to try the two men together was fair. They also responded to a request from Houck for a new trial, arguing he did receive a fair trial. Wednesday, the Ballard family will lay eyes on the two men once more before they receive their sentence.
Now, the legal analyst Nick Mudd will be joining Alexandra and Doug Proffitt tonight to break down that sentencing, again happening in just a matter of about 2 hours. You can watch the special tonight at 9 o'clock on the free WHAS 11 Plus app. Download on your TV and watch for free. The man accused of killing a Louisville woman in Shawnee Park went before a judge today. 27-year-old Michael Bullock faces charges of murder, abuse of a corpse, tampering with evidence, and possession of a handgun by a convicted felon. Police say surveillance video showed Bullock with the victim, Rachel Hughes, leaving a Bardstown Road laundromat Sunday, then arriving together at that boat ramp. Investigators said that's where Hughes was shot. Detectives believe Bullock later returned with another person who helped hide her body. The judge set a bond of $1 million for him. His next court date is September 25th at 9 a.m. Jefferson County Public Schools facing a massive budget deficit of nearly $188 million. The school board approved the working budget for the 2025-26 school year last night, but officials warn even deeper cuts will be needed the following year. They said central office will take the biggest hit. While salaries should be protected, school officials say the integrity of classrooms and student experience will also remain a priority. Leaders pointed to one-time expenses over the past 5 years, like weapons detection systems, athletic fields, and facility upgrades. That cost about $118 million overall as a major factor in that shortfall. The Louisville Free Public Library just signed a new lease to keep its branch inside the Mid-City Mall for at least the next year. That means the Highlands at Shelby Park Library there on Bardstown Road will stay put through June 28th. It'll also add Sunday hours now from 1 to 5 p.m. beginning November 2nd. The library's future has been up in the air since the mall went on the market. Residents have been urging the city to keep that branch there regardless of the mall's future buyer. Beautiful blue skies, not really a cloud in the sky, Matthew Willoughby.
Honestly, it's perfect outside, and we're still seeing some warmer conditions, but I hope you're enjoying the warmer, right? Or you more rather cool
I'll take
weather?
this. I know we need rain. Everyone's asking when we're going to get rain.
I know. We'll get it eventually. I know for this weekend, we're looking at some rain chances, but really for the rest of the week, yeah, staying nice, dry. And you can expect those sunny skies to stick around at least for the next several days. Right now, current temperatures, so not too bad outside. We're starting to see those warm up into the mid-80s. Right here in Louisville, 83 degrees. Shepherdsville, 84 degrees. And even up into Seymour, 81 degrees. Mitchell at a cooler 77 degrees. So nice and comfortable, at least afternoon for you. for this lunch hour. Those weather patterns, we're still seeing that dry pattern. Actually, we've seen for the last several days. Really haven't had some real rain chances, but that'll likely change at least as we head towards next week. But we'll be warming up along with that weekend rain chances rolling in. That bus stop forecast, we'll see temperatures closer to 90 degrees for this afternoon heading off the bus, and also for those afternoon practices, we'll see those warm temperatures out there for you. So 89, but with the humidity still low, still going to feel nice and comfortable outside. Overall, sunny and hot conditions, though, for your highs today. 90 degrees right here in Louisville, 88 degrees in Corydon, 88 in English as well. In Hardinsburg, 87 degrees. E-Town up into in the upper 80s as well. But the next 3 days, we'll definitely be warming up even more. Actually, eventually for your Thursday, back into the 90s, lower 90s for your Thursday. We got a few days back into the 90s, so a nice streak on the way as we close out this week where temperatures will be into the lower 90s even by your Friday. Some warmer conditions will arrive with those overnight lows into the mid 60s. What's ahead? Like I said, those weekend rain chances, not going to be too much for your Saturday. We'll still see a few stray showers. But as we head towards your Sunday, even Monday and Tuesday, back into next week, those rain chances likely going to increase. I'll be timing out what you can expect coming up in just a few minutes. We'll send it back over to you, Brooke.
Matthew, thank you. Southern Indiana police continue searching for a missing 72-year-old man once convicted of murder. State police issued a silver alert for Roger Caldwell, who hasn't been seen since 8:30 Friday morning in Scottsburg after leaving a halfway house. Police said he could require medical assistance and may be a danger to himself and the public. Caldwell was released from prison earlier this year after spending decades behind bars for a 1996 murder. A jury found Caldwell guilty of shooting a groundskeeper at a Boy Scout camp there in Charlestown, Indiana. He was also deemed mentally ill. Scott County Sheriff Jerry Gooden told us he's not sure why Caldwell was released from prison to the Oxford House, which is an addiction recovery facility in Charlestown.
It bothers me that that we have to be looking for this guy. Now we have no idea where he's at. We've got obviously all the agencies in Scott County, all the surrounding agencies, police agencies, are looking for Roger Caldwell. And yeah, I'm just a little bit perturbed about, the situation.
Caldwell is said to be about 6'2" with gray hair and blue eyes. He was last seen wearing a gray shirt and blue pants.